The liver's role in detoxification is often discussed in the context of chemicals, alcohol, drugs, pesticides, and environmental toxins, but one of its most vital and underappreciated functions is the regulation and clearance of hormones. This is a biological truth that radically shifts how we should think about hormonal imbalances, and yet it's rarely given proper attention in conventional health conversations. The liver doesn't just support hormone balance, it is a hormone regulator in its own right, determining whether hormones stay active, get deactivated, or are eliminated from the body entirely. Hormones are powerful chemical messengers that control everything from energy levels to mood, metabolism, libido, and reproductive health. But these messages aren't meant to last forever. Once hormones have done their job, they must be broken down and removed, or else they continue to send signals long after they're needed, leading to dysfunction. This clearance is largely the liver's responsibility. It filters hormones from the blood, transforms them into less active or inactive forms, and packages them for excretion, either through bile into the digestive tract or through the kidneys into the urine. Without this critical step, hormonal messages echo through the body unchecked, creating imbalances that can be difficult to trace back to their true source. Take estrogen, for example. The liver breaks it down into different metabolites, some healthy and protective, others more inflammatory and risky. If the liver is sluggish, overburdened, or nutritionally depleted, it may favor less optimal pathways or fail to clear estrogen efficiently. This can result in estrogen dominance, a condition where estrogen is disproportionately high compared to progesterone, even if the ovaries are functioning normally. Symptoms can include bloating, mood swings, breast tenderness, heavy periods, weight gain around the hips, and even increased risk of endometriosis or breast cancer. In many cases, hormone therapy is prescribed without addressing liver health, which means the root cause remains untouched. The same is true for cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Chronic stress elevates cortisol production, but it's the liver's job to deactivate excess cortisol and keep the stress response from running wild. When the liver is underperforming, high cortisol may linger in the system longer than it should, disrupting sleep, blood sugar, immunity, and mental focus. People may feel constantly wired but exhausted, anxious, or inflamed, not because of adrenal dysfunction, but because their liver isn't clearing cortisol efficiently. Insulin, too, is processed by the liver. In insulin resistance, not only do cells stop responding properly to insulin, but the liver may also fail to clear it effectively, allowing insulin levels to remain elevated long after meals. This contributes to further insulin resistance, weight gain, and inflammation, a vicious cycle that has more to do with metabolic clearance than just insulin production. Polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, for instance, is often framed purely as a reproductive or ovarian condition, but mounting evidence suggests that liver sluggishness, insulin resistance, and poor hormone detoxification are central players. The liver is frequently overwhelmed by the excess androgens, estrogens, and insulin associated with PCOS, yet rarely is liver support included in treatment protocols. Instead, the focus remains on hormonal suppression, birth control pills, metformin, or anti-androgen drugs, rather than helping the body clear the hormones it no longer needs. What's promising is that liver support can have a profound impact on hormonal balance, often without the need for aggressive medical intervention. Nutrients like B vitamins, especially B6, B12, and folate, are essential for methylation, a key step in hormone detox. Sulfur-rich foods like garlic, onions, broccoli, and cabbage enhance the liver's phase 2 detox pathways, which handle hormone metabolites. Herbs such as milk thistle, dandelion root, and burdock support bile flow and liver repair. Reducing alcohol, processed foods, and exposure to endocrine-disrupting chemicals in plastics and cosmetics also reduces the burden on the liver's detox systems. Even stress management, hydration, and adequate protein intake can improve the liver's hormonal processing capacity. A liver that's well-supported can handle not just the toxins of modern life, but the internal load of fluctuating hormones with much greater efficiency. The result is often improved menstrual cycles, fewer mood swings, better skin, less bloating, and a more balanced emotional and physical state, without necessarily changing anything about the glands themselves. The secret here is that hormone balance isn't just about what your body produces, it's about what your liver clears. And when we fail to acknowledge the liver's central role in hormonal health, we treat symptoms instead of systems. The good news is that the liver is deeply responsive. It's not just resilient, it's eager to help. With even modest care, It begins to offload excess hormones more effectively, restoring the delicate hormonal harmony that underpins nearly every aspect of well-being. In this way, the liver becomes more than just a detox organ. It becomes the hidden conductor of the hormonal symphony. And when it's in tune, everything else, mood, metabolism, fertility, skin, sleep, starts to harmonize.